Welcome to Me, Him, and That Other Guy podcast. I'm Daniel, and here with me are Adam and Wolf Brother. The podcast is just three friends talking about a wide range of pop culture topics. Stuff like movies, TV, books, board games, sports, and generally anything else we want to talk about. As the three of us became friends, we realized that often two of us share a specific interest, while the third guy doesn't. One of us always seemed to be the odd man out. That other guy. If you like what we're doing, please give us a follow, like, and subscribe on our various social media. Otherwise, let's jump into this one. Hey, guys.
Yo,
I put extra emphasis for the AI to recognize that you are a
I
host.
heard that. Well, I guess I'll say this now. Happy Groundhog's Day. Because the
Happy
time this gets
Groundhog
posted,
Day.
it'll be Groundhog Day.
It's like, am I losing something
We're
here?
in the
my-
future, Daniel.
It's my favorite holiday, guys.
Weird.
Really?
Really?
It's my nephew's birthday.
Cool.
Hmm.
It's a cool day to have his birthday on.
It's an interesting favorite holiday.
I feel like there's
Why
more.
not?
I think there's more there to untangle.
I mean,
Yeah,
more
not
than
much.
Thanksgiving and more than Christmas.
Absolutely.
August 17th, National Train Day.
I like trains.
I just
I
made
like
that up.
August 17th.
There is a
I,
National Trains Day. I don't know what day it is.
I just picked August 17th. I wanted to just act like I was confident in the decision, and then
That's how you do it.
How
Yeah.
confident.
If you're
I felt
confident,
really
people don't question. Yeah.
You look
Yeah.
confident.
August 17th. I have a 1 in 366 chance.
Except on
I
a
was
leap
in
year.
65. Well,
He's
that's
going-
true. There's no way that leap day is National Train Day, unless you just assume that. Then that's how they get you.
That's why you.
What's
That's
that from Parks and Rec? She schedules all his meetings
Yes,
for
on
like
on March 9th at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
or whatever.
no, like March 31st because she
Yeah,
didn't think it existed.
That's right.
Yeah.
She messes
How many
up
meetings do I have today?
364. I've never watched all of that. That's one I want to go back and watch. I always get like one season into it and I just fall. I can't keep it going.
Yeah. I think I watched the first season and then kind of found something else.
Yeah. Which every time I watch like a clip of it, I think it's really funny and I think they
It's
do good
hilarious
writing,
clips.
but
Yeah.
I just don't know what I'm missing to kind of keep it going.
You just
What
need
do
to watch the clips. That's it.
Yeah. There it is.
I've watched Office through mini clips.
Yeah.
I've watched all of The Office through mini clips.
So if I watch the clips on like an electronic device, it'd be Eclipse. I like that. Cool. I hated that one. Even
I need
I
to
hated
figure-
that one.
I need to get some sound effects. I gotta figure out how to do that.
Womp womp. Yeah, no, I
Okay,
mean,
Dad.
I feel the same way about Office. I've never watched like the full seasons. I'll watch the clips. I'm like, this is an amazing show.
Yeah.
And I'll sit down and watch an episode. I'm like, why do people think this is funny?
I've watched it through a couple times. There are patches that are painful.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's good, it's really good.
You're used to just seeing the funny parts.
Mhm.
So we talk about TV shows and binging or watching a whole series. We just finished Smallville finally. I told you guys that we were watching Smallville.
Yeah.
Got to the finale.
Somebody save me.
I have heard that song. So okay, so
Remy
that's what
Zero, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The thing that annoyed me is I've watched so many shows and that never once in 10 seasons gave me a chance to skip the intro. So I've heard that song 200 times now.
At least.
Well, 220 times. Because it's 10 episodes of 22 or 10 seasons of 22 episodes. I'm like, give me a skip intro.
But it's such a great song.
It is, but not after like 200 times.
You're just
Well,
not a Superman.
That's a good thing about Scrubs. It's just like, I'm no Superman. And then
Yeah.
it goes right into it.
Yeah. You excited for Scrubs to come back out? The not
I am.
remake,
No,
but
I
like a
mean-
refresh.
It is kind of sequel / I mean, I think people are saying they're changing one thing from one of the seasons, but it's pretty much
Do you know what it is?
No, I haven't looked at it because I'm like, I probably won't know.
You want to pull up that one obscure fact from season 7,
Yeah,
episode 14.
I feel like it's one of those things of they're changing this one episode where they said this, and it's going to be changes, and I'm like, I don't care.
They never had the taxidermy dog. That's what it is.
You can't take away Rowdy.
You can't take away Rowdy. That's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think Scrubs is one that I can't really rewatch well because that first season is really hard to get through. But it was really good for a long time, and then as they were ending it and they were trying to do that spinoff, it got weird.
Yeah,
Where
it got weird
They
at
brought
the
in
end.
medical students at the end and the medical college.
I think my son's favorite character is the Todd.
Oh my god!
High five.
High five. Oh my god, Todd. So we have moved on to another show now. We're trying to find our next thing to binge, and we've landed on SG-1, Stargate SG-1. Did you guys ever watch Stargate SG-1?
Right on.
Yeah, it was my sister and I watched that show like religiously when it first came out, when it was out originally.
I only watched the movie.
We watched the movie first, and then watched the
I mean, as you do.
Yeah, because you have to. The movie still holds up.
It does. It's a good movie. It's strange how it didn't hit in the movie theaters.
No, it didn't. It didn't, but it's still a good movie. And the special effects hold up.
Yeah.
And it's 94.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell and the guy that
Ultron.
was Ultron.
I was supposed to say Ultron.
James Spade?
James Spader.
James Spader.
Not receptionist, the assistant. I think he was the boss in the movie The Assistant with, oh gosh, what's her name? She replaced Katie Holmes in Maggie Gyllenhaal. Maggie Gyllenhaal and James Spader.
Okay.
And,
Sure.
it's a great movie. It's dark.
I'm sure it is.
And then
I would have gone to like
was
Boston
James Spader in
Legal.
the Blacklist? Is that
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
his show. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
that's
in Boston Legal too. That when that turned over, like it changed over
right.
to another one. Yeah. But yeah, so Stargate SG-1, excited for that. We'll hopefully go into like Atlantis. I actually remembered that was back in the days that I was playing a bunch of other RPGs. There was actually an RPG for Stargate where you could go onto different worlds and plan missions and make a character for the Stargate Commission. You could be a Jaffa, you could be all the different races. So it's like, where did I throw that book away to? Because I know I don't have it anymore.
Now, is Stargate based off of a science fiction book or no? Is that straight to screen?
I know it's not based off of a movie, but I've never heard that there's a book.
I feel like they made a movie and they created a world off the movie, I think.
I think I've only heard of the movie. Please hold or talk amongst yourselves, because I need to know that now.
Everybody, Daniel's got to pause the show.
Just keep talking.
So I brewed some beer this weekend.
Yeah, how'd that go?
It went well. Making some coffee porter, getting back into brewing beer. I'm excited. Always stressed about the part of cooling it down, but it's fermenting, so I'm gonna have some alcohol in there. But yeah, they gave me, it was a kit, and they gave me coffee to use with it, and I used my butterscotch flavored coffee, hoping that adjusts the flavor.
Are you gonna bottle or are you gonna keg?
Bottle. I have large bottles, I have small bottles, I have growlers. It just depends on.
When are you bottling?
I might skip the
Racking?
second stage racking and go straight to bottling, so I might be bottling.
You should rack again.
I should. We'll see. I'm debating at the moment.
It's a coffee.
Yeah.
So this is another example of me and that other guy, because I have no experience with making beer.
You don't know what we're talking about.
I have no clue. So I'm going to cut this off because this is going to be another topic that we do.
All right. Sorry, Daniel. We'll stop. We'll
It's
save
okay.
it.
Save that.
It's
That's
such a
quality
fun
stuff.
time. I love doing it. But
Actually,
I'll
if
try
you guys-
to come help you bottle, Adam, if I can.
Okay. I'll let you know.
Actually, if you guys ever plan to do it, let me know. I would like to come and like be involved because I do like science and chemistry and all that. So it would be
Someone
interesting
needs
to
to
see.
take the gravity.
Yes.
Sure.
My
I don't know
problem
if
is I
The specific gravity.
Oh,
yeah,
specific gravity.
I speed through that portion, and I skipped over the gravity after I close it all
You
up and
forgot
put
to
the
take your initial gravity?
yeah. So I'll have no
Adam.
idea what the alcohol
Ow.
about. What'd you find out, Dan?
So funny thing. First of all, it was
Happened
not
on your
based
way
off
to
of a
work.
book. Yeah, it did not. It was not based off a book. But I always love when you just, like type in something in Google and it gives you other possible like searches, which has happened enough that it's a potential search.
Yeah.
And it was, is Stargate based off of a book? Is Stargate based on a true story?
Clearly. Absolutely.
I was like, how many people have typed
AI's
that?
from the future, man.
We should do that as a show sometime. Like, just come up with crazy searches and see if we can find it. So,
I think I did listen to a podcast where they played a game like that where it would be like they put the first like couple words and they say, "What do you think the top
oh yeah,
response
Oh,
was?"
I've seen that.
that'd be
Yeah.
fun. That'd be fun.
Who are the three hosts of?
Jodos.
JoJo's.
Jiddos. Jiddo?
And we've only mentioned him like 5 times. The AI has its own powers, so we have to,
Yes.
have to respect the AI. So yeah, we talked last time about Wind and Truth, which is the latest book in Stormlight. Brandon
I'm
Brandon
going to
Sanderson
stop you
series.
right there because last episode segue grabbed me and said, "Listen to me. Come on this adventure." And then this segue was just like, "Okay, so last week." I'm just saying.
I have no idea what I said last
Do
week.
better is what I just heard.
I heard
Last
yeah.
week you told us this whole story about how you were at the airport and this terrible, your least favorite airport.
Oh, and then the guy asked about
Yeah, I mean, like I was standing next to you in this crappy airport in Florida that nobody likes, talking to some dude who just saw an awesome shirt, which was very comfortable, by the way,
it is.
which you mentioned. Like you strung along that journey, and I was here for it. And this segue fell
Just a
flat.
left
They can't all be
turn.
gems. They can't all be gems, bud. You know, just respect them when they're great, and if
Your
what's
Stormlight has
faded out.
faded out.
Yes.
What's the thing like if you can't love me for when I give you a bad segue, you don't deserve me when I give you a good one or whatever it is.
I think it's opposite way, but we get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm picking
You
up
get-
what
you get
you're
what I'm
putting
saying.
down.
Yeah.
We smell what you're cooking.
So anyway, after being judged for my segue, we talked about Wind and Truth, and with an amazing segue, obviously. But so this time we're going to talk more general, just about the characters of Stormlight and what we think about many of them. And I think we're going to start with our classic me, him, and that other guy game, where we pick 2 things we like, characters we like, and one we're just okay with or we just aren't a big fan of. So I did start this. I did ask my wife Jessica if she would give me her answers, and she went right away with a villain for that other guy. And I would say I don't think we should do that. I think we should be more of a hot take. Like, give me a character that's not a villain.
Okay.
Other guy is usually someone that we aren't that much into. Not that
right.
If you don't like the villain, then they're doing their job.
Right.
We can
Now,
all agree that Moesh sucks.
which is
Yes.
who she picked. She's like, well, I'm going to pick Moesh. I'm like, that's a little too easy. Like, give me more of a hot
You're
take.
supposed to hate Moash.
Yes. Yeah. So
Some
which
people
of
may
you-
like him. Don't yuck their yum.
Oh
No. If you like Moash, you have a
Moash,
problem.
Yeah.
Hey,
to
somebody
talk
has
to
a
somebody.
thing for crystallized. These eyes.
Senior Crystallize. So which one do you guys want to go first? Who wants to give me their me or to start?
I'll start with my other guy since we kind of let off with other guy. I'll go backwards for mine.
Let's go other guy. I can
I'm
do
gonna
other.
go-
Let's back into this.
I already know who his is. From our
It is?
conversation from last week. Yeah.
Yeah?
Go.
Venley.
Okay.
Who'd you think it was going to be?
I thought it was gonna be Shalon.
No, Shalon doesn't bother me as much as other characters.
Okay.
But
What's your issue with Vinley?
I'm a spoiled brat.
That's actually a good point.
I mean, that
I can
describes
agree
her.
to that. Yeah,
Like she's working to redeem herself, but
but the
in
whole
my
time,
eyes, she hasn't redeemed herself yet. And can she come back from what she unleashed?
that's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good one. I didn't think about that because usually every time you get to Vinley, I'm like, ugh, just ugh.
Point of views are insightful because you learn a lot about the
Yeah.
culture and
Right.
but
The attitude
her
that comes with it.
Bentley's my other listener. Or is she a singer? No.
She might be both.
At this point.
Lingerer.
Sister,
Linger.
sister,
Sister.
sister.
She doesn't have a
Sister.
sister. She killed her.
Oh, snap.
Too soon. Adam, who's your that other guy?
My other guy,
That
since
other
I can't
person.
pick Moash.
It's too easy.
You don't have
I'm
to
gonna
go with
say-
your other guy first if you want
I'm
to
gonna
think
say.
about
No,
it.
I'm gonna say.
we'll stay
No,
with
it's
it.
fine. I'm gonna say Yasna.
Yasna.
Yasna was one of my possible choices. Yasna.
Or Jasna.
Reason why?
Attitude and just.
Mhm.
I don't know if any of her storyline or character arc or anything I find interesting, I guess. Redeemable. It's just one of those things of it falls under when it got to her chapter, the storyline. I was like, okay. Her best part is probably her combat when she's during the fighting on that city, and she's just turning people. She's transmuting people as she goes from just hopping back and forth.
Yeah.
That's a
But
really cool display of.
yes,
Oh, no, not an Else Caller. Else Caller?
I was
She's
gonna
an
say,
Elf Caller.
I think she's an Else Caller.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it's just nothing really.
Get a dictionary, everybody.
Yeah.
Get a dictionary.
Nothing really grabbed me for her story.
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
I guess is the best way to put that.
I was really excited for the Battle of Wits with her, and
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was going to Princess Bride it.
I know.
She did not.
Yeah.
If there was one person that could do this,
Absolutely.
would have been her. And I
That was a
thought
prime
maybe
example.
because Hoyd's been in her ear and she may have learned something, but no.
He's been in a lot of places with her.
Oh.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
But that also falls under the making the Taravangian too smart. This is
too
probably
powerful.
Yeah. You're like, okay, this is the smartest person in there. And yeah, you go in there expecting when's there's going to be a third act, or however you want to put it, of like she's going to look like she's going to lose, and then in the end pull it out. And in the end it's like, oh no, and then she loses, and you're like,
and she was so defeated, and
yeah. And it's like, oh, well, that's also kind of like
anticlimactic.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
her best opportunity to be the best version of herself,
mm-hmm.
be the thing that you've kind of built her up to be, and take it away from her right at the end.
From like literally one of the first things that we saw of her too. Like that was all the way back into Way of Kings. So I have a quick question while we're on Yasna. If Taravangian on his smartest day still smarter than Yasna, you think Yasna could have defeated him
Not
before
on his
God
smartest
status?
Day.
So there's a level that he goes off and he's too smart.
If he's on his smartest day, that's
he's
like
God,
basically. That's like peak humanity
Mm-hmm.
knowledge.
One step from being odium anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only difference that I would say is, he's peak humanity in that he can process well. But I would say that knowledge has to be fed with education. And even on his smartest day, is he as educated as her? She is the most educated person.
That's
in
right.
the story.
Because she knows to take into account the will of the people, where on his smartest day, he's like, nah, kill that group because down the
Correct.
road they're gonna
Yeah.
ruin everything.
Yes. Kill these
Yeah.
children because they're going to grow up to be something that is a
Right.
problem.
Where yeah. All right,
So,
Daniel.
I was just going to say on a side note, for some reason, Brandon Sanderson has come up on my TikTok a lot, like somebody that shows up a lot, that is doing like interview snippets with him. And one of the interesting things he just brought up was somebody asked a question. It's a lot of questions that people are giving at conventions, and it's his answer
Mm-hmm.
to these interesting questions. And so it's just randomly, I'm like, oh, that's cool. He said that shard plate would defend against emotional allomancy. So if you left your helmet on as a shard bearer in Scadrial, the emotional allomancy wouldn't work against you.
What are they called? Risers?
Rioters.
Rioters.
Yeah, rioters, and what's the other one? That rioter gives you, like, elevates you, and then the other one
And the
brings you down.
opposite. I
I
can't
can't
remember the
which-
opposite.
Yeah. But yeah, whatever that version is,
Mm-hmm.
that wouldn't work for somebody in shard plate. So
Interesting.
but it makes sense as soon as you think of it. So
Random facts by Dan.
this isn't that random. It is. It's Cosmere related. I'll let it
See,
It's the
that
closest you'll
bothers
get.
me because, and maybe it's because I haven't read anything Cosmere yet.
Yes, yeah.
Not, I have not read everything Cosmere yet.
Oh, okay.
Sorry if I said that wrong. But why would those two ever be together? Like,
I
yes,
think
there may be a plan, but has that happened already? That someone prompted that question, or is people
it's
just
just
like,
a theory. It's just a theory. It's just a theory.
It's
But
just you get enough crossover that
Mhm.
it's not in the books, but you could
now you're to
sit
ask
there.
about it? You know what? People just need to chill and wait for it to be written.
Well, but
Read and
Any-
find out.
yeah, any
Yeah.
fandom. But I think what we're seeing is that the worlds are heading towards crossing over a lot more. The world hopping
Mhm.
is going to be less rare moving forward. Like it's moving towards, you're going to start seeing crossovers of magic systems. You know, even though they're all related to the same basic, they're just versions of the same magic, and just in different forms.
Yes.
But you're going to see a shard plate person against a mistborn. You know, like you're heading towards that encounter at some point. So
I mean, not to. I did read a book where there's crossover like that if people know about other worlds.
not just
So,
Void. Yeah.
Yes.
My other guy is Lift. Just because I just don't get the
I
point.
almost picked her.
I just don't get the point. I mean, I know they're trying to do
love
something.
Lift.
I think they're unique in the fact that they generate. They don't use Stormlight. They use food because they're connected to
Yeah.
No,
cultivation.
that's just her.
That's just that I'm saying that's unique to Lift. I get that.
Oh,
but
okay,
that's,
gotcha.
Yeah.
that's a unique thing about them. But I'm like, just every story they do with Lift, I'm like, it just feels like it's a one-off, just goofy.
I enjoyed her in the interlude from Way of Kings,
Yeah,
but when they started to expand it, I kind of like, okay, you were trying to do more of this character that you introduced.
and I just don't think there's a lot there. I mean, they got to do more work to make them more interesting.
The most interesting thing about her is she doesn't grow, and so she
And she
mentally
grows
is
at a
well, but the fact that mentally she's like a woman, but her
Mhm.
body's a girl.
child. Yeah. Well, she's finally
Teenager.
hit teenager in the.
Yeah,
But that idea of her brain is older than her body, I guess the best way to put that.
I think Sanderson has a very specific idea for her because he basically built into her the ability to create Stormlight just by eating.
Yes.
So she doesn't need to have Stormfather or Stormlight to be able to.
so she's the
have
first one that
that
doesn't
in-
have to be on Roshar.
It's more like
Yeah.
investiture more than Stormlight.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, and I see that, and I can definitely see that it's coming. I just think it's taking too long. It's just like,
Correct.
get there with that character.
Is that a side effect of how long the books are?
Could be.
Yeah, but that's how
long
I
the
feel about the
story is.
character. So.
She has her kind of like Yasna. She has her amazing moments,
Mhm.
but the rest of her time is, I can see like, all right, let's keep this moving.
Window's fun though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we want to go back the other direction? We want to stink back the other direction on the him, and I'll go first.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go. I always say this name wrong. Adeline. How do you
Adolin.
say Adeline? Yeah. And that is only because of the Wind and Truth, because he was behind, almost a background character to me for so long. But the growth in the last two books, I think, has pushed him ahead for me.
No, I would agree. He has grown so much from the beginning of the series to Wind and Truth.
Yeah.
And I think.
Go ahead.
I think if Kaladin was not the main character, he could have been, like, you could have filled more of the story with him and been just as interesting. Not in the same way. Kaladin is amazing. He is the ultimate character of Stormlight, but Adeline is, I think he could have filled more of a role.
No, I could see that because, like I said, he has more of. I feel he has. I don't say more of a better character arc than Kaladin.
Mm-hmm. It's tough to compete with that first book of Kaladin, though. There's such a lead. It's such a lead.
And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. It's the switch happens of Kaladin started off hot, and I didn't really care about Adolin, and then Kaladin cooled off real quickly, and Adolin came up.
And you're like, oh, this guy's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Oathbringer, right, where they have that battle, and then Kaladin, or maybe that's the second book. Kaladin jumps in to help.
That's the second book.
Adolin, and so
he says Honor is dead, but maybe I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Adolin goes to jail with him. Jail.
Yeah,
jail.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I just think, especially the last two books, it's just grown so much as a character. The whole, like, finding the broken Spren and all that. So.
Getting Maya to talk.
And that last battle and the whole, like, taking on a losing battle in the last one, really, I was impressed with.
All right. So I don't consider Yasna one of the main characters because I'm trying to stay away from main characters for this.
Okay, I didn't realize that was like
that's for me. For me.
Okay, that fits you. Yeah, you tend to do that. So.
Yes, I tend to do, and since I'm going before Wolf Brother, my hymn would be the Lopin.
Oh,
that's a good one.
It is. Reasons why?
I mean, having reasons. He's hilarious. He's has honor. He has his Spren is just as chaotic as him. As much as I love chaos, he is. He
kind of embodies that.
He embodies chaos.
That's true.
But is still good to the core.
Okay.
You never see him do anything wrong, and he's always helping people out.
Yeah.
Him and all his cousins.
I agree with that.
To where he helps the king, helps hide the king.
Yeah.
So
I'm a fan of Lopin. I know Wolf Brothers.
The Lopin.
The Lopin.
Right on, Gancho.
Thoughts, Wolf Brother?
Last act.
What about your hymn?
My hymn? Risen.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Reasons why?
I love her interludes in the Way of King, and it really, all of a sudden, just ended. I'm like, did she just die? No. Eventually, we figure out that she's paralyzed, right? But that doesn't stop her. It took a minute, but she finally was able to do this, and then she went on the adventure in one of the, what was the Dawn Shard spinoff or mini book?
Yeah.
That was cool.
There's Edge Dancer. Isn't there a Dawn Shard book?
Maybe it's just called Dawn Shard.
I think
and
so.
they go to that place where the Kiri or whatever Chiri's from,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying. Man, I read that book fast because I really enjoyed it. The Lopin's in that one, him and his cuz.
I
I've
don't know if you have.
enjoyed her entire arc,
Mhm.
and I'm really excited to see what happens with her. And now she has a Dawn Shard, and so it's like I'm trying to keep track of these Dawn Shards.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
and I know of 2 of them now.
Yeah. I think they've talked about a couple. I Googled it at the end of When in Truth because I was like, okay, catch me back up on where the Dawn Shards are and what they are and
Catch
who's
me
they
outside.
Yes, how about that?
Okay, so that's your
Him.
And
So we're done with that one. Adam, you haven't gotten to go first on one
anything
first.
yet.
So
Sweet.
yeah, you want to go me?
My me is Rock.
It's a good one.
He's down to earth. He loves to cook. Cooking is amazing.
He's a horn eater.
He's a horn eater. Likes spicy foods.
Mhm.
If I knew you were to let him go before me instead of sticking to the snake draft, I would have picked Rock first, you Air Sick Lowlander.
Yes.
I'm trying to be fair where everybody gets a chance to be.
When he said
I
me, I'm
love
like,
Rock.
sweet.
I love Rock.
Rock's the best character.
I
Rock
want
is-
more of that.
I do. I wish there
So-
was more of that.
The other one of that one, because I was considering Rock as well. Somebody had brought up, and they think that Rock is a Khandra from Mistborn, because all of the horn eaters are on Scadrial now. Somebody said that there's proof of that somehow. Is that
Oh.
and then all of these reasons, they gave all these reasons why Rock is actually a Khandra. So,
I don't understand.
that he's
I
not
won't.
actually that he's from Scadrial.
Another world.
Yeah, and he's a Khandra from the Mistborn side.
Just Rock or all of those?
Rock.
All the
Oh.
horny.
All the
Or
horn-
horn eaters?
Maybe it's all of them, but they were saying the person that was talking about this theory said it was just Rock because of being so big, and said something about his blessings, like something about he used the word blessing, like he had a blessing and stuff like that. Which
that
is
he
how
can see Spren.
yeah, something like that. But he had a special blessing. Somebody's like, well, blessing is a very specific word with Khandra. So
Interesting.
and they're not allowed to kill, and he specifically goes out of his way to be a pacifist and all this, and yeah, so
Interesting. So then his
Interesting.
daughter would be,
Because he has a bunch of family.
yeah.
yeah, the Khandra. But that's the other thing they said is Khandras can get pregnant and they completely copy a
Human.
physiology
Or whatever creature. Yeah.
So he said in the past that Khandra can get pregnant and have
Who
children.
said that?
Brandon
Sanderson.
But are their
Or they can-
children Khandra or not Khandra? They can't be Khandra. Their children can't be Khandra. Khandra have to be given.
No, but I think it's more like Rock took on the physicality of a human,
Mm-hmm.
and then a Khandra didn't get pregnant. A Khandra impregnated.
Yeah.
But it's not a Khandra. It's still because they have all the muscles and body systems of a human.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Anyway.
turned to a biology.
Yeah, I don't
podcast.
see how it works from what I know of Khandra. I don't think that they can.
Supposedly that's what I've heard that they can. So
It's a theory. It's not true.
it could be. Okay, but anyways, do you want to go next? Or you want me to go next?
You can go
For
next.
my me? Okay. My me. me.
Me?
Doctor.
Hot
Haven't.
man.
my me selection is Sigil because especially this last one, I kind of connect to him on the whole science side and the whole using the scientific principle and
The
I think
maths.
the maths and the sciences. I think I connect with him on that side, and the fact that he was an apprentice of Hoyd and gets the Dawn Shard and becomes a world hopper. I just think he's a very interesting character. So
Which I find it interesting that Hoyd's apprentice was more intellectual than charismatic.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Because he's not charismatic. He
No.
doesn't think he's a good leader. Yeah, he has a lot of imposter syndrome and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Probably from being with Hoy.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do
I
it.
mean, that's a good point.
Yeah. Okay, so you're the last one for the me, Wolf Brother.
I'm trying to think.
We're
I took
stealing
his
all your
knee.
good ones.
You did.
You stole
Not
two
gonna
of them.
go.
That's what I do. I'm a Steeler. Not from Pittsburgh, though.
Yeah, but not from Pittsburgh. Mike McCarthy.
At
come
least
on.
they have a head coach.
Yeah, I was about
Oh
to
my
say.
gosh.
Oh,
Someone
calm
did a
down, buddy.
rumor saying Deion Sanders was going to interview for head coach for the
Oh
Browns.
no.
Like, are you kidding me?
Oh
Like,
no. You can't be any more Browns than that. That's the
it's
ultimate
not going to
Browns.
happen.
Let's
I think it's
pull this
gonna
back.
be-
Pull this back.
Ooh.
All right.
Me.
Me.
Me. Me.
If only we
mine,
could have a
mine.
leader on the Browns like Dalinar Golan.
There you
Go to
go.
But I'm not
Dalinar.
going to
There it
choose
is.
Dalinar. I love Dalinar.
Yeah.
I do, and I would choose him. There's
But-
not. I love his entire story arc,
Mm-hmm.
but I think
Gonna go with
I'm going to
Sadia.
have to choose Navani
Uh,
just because of Rhythm and War.
I was going to say, you love
talk about
that
a lot.
storyline.
Yeah, that's a story that you.
I could see myself like I don't care. Like I'm friends with Robbie. If I can be friends with a Michigan fan, I can. Now we have to put an explicit on the
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
I know. You emphasize that
Sir,
M.
children listen to this.
But it doesn't matter because we both love the same thing, right? We
That's
both
a
love
valid
football,
point.
and I get into that mindset. It's like, and I love tinkering, and
Yeah,
Like,
when
I
Michigan
love the
goes on a run that would
waveforms.
yeah,
They're
when
dealing with particles, but also
Don't talk about Michigan. Stop.
Yeah.
Let them go.
I really jived with that, and I liked the play on these two mortal enemies, or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely had moments where it was all about the science. It was all about the thing that they love, bringing them together.
No,
Bridging.
Navani's
Making bridges.
Yes, Navani's a
Bridgeful.
great character because I go back to Way of Kings because that's a very emotional and great scene of when she thinks Dalinar's dead and she paints
Yeah.
that giant glyph
yeah, that's true.
in front of Sadius for Dalinar because the whole time has been like kind of hiding their relationship
Not anymore.
and it's that emotional of like he's gone, screw tradition, this is for him. No, Navani's a good character, and then you build into that, like you said, that storyline of her and the fused one, which we'll never remember their name. We probably should look it up one time before we talk
Should.
about this.
One of these times.
But even the struggle with her relationship with Gavinor.
Yeah,
Gavilar.
Dalinar or Gavinor,
Gavinor.
Gavilar.
Gavilar. The dead king.
Oh,
Who's
him!
Who's a dick to his wife.
What an asshole!
Yeah,
I think he's from Michigan.
probably.
One of these
He
times
would
we
be
should
a
do
Michigan fan.
you would.
Trying to cheat his way to
Yeah.
becoming a herald or whatever he wanted.
Yeah.
Taking
Right, he-
shortcuts.
That was his deal,
That's an
right? He
Alabama. That's an Alabama fan.
why not both?
Sadius is a Michigan fan.
Are we doing this now?
This is what this is morphed into.
Adolin
Yeah.
is now Indiana.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
Didn't see it, but he came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, I was just wondering, should we do like a casting, like a character casting for like a movie? Obviously, it's not going to fit what Sanderson has in mind because there's different ethnicities involved. But it would be fun to do a casting for the different characters.
Easily, we should take the Stormlight cast and put him in the movie The Replacements.
Oh. Yeah. Look at the ball.
Kaladin's a one-man cold. He's the only one catching it, and he's the only one coming down with it.
Oh my god, it's a great movie.
Davis the leg. The Lopin.
That's the Lopin. Yeah,
That could be fun.
That could be fun. That could be fun.
We're gonna
Well-
do that after we log off.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll do it off
We should
behind the
record
scenes.
this.
me, him, and that other guy after dark. Any other characters we want to discuss? I mean, we have a couple minutes before we need to shut things down.
Still's always a shout out. She was
Still's a
on my
great
list.
one.
Yeah,
Kaladin's too obvious for this. I mean, I didn't want to pick Kaladin just because.
yeah. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of why I'm a Kaladin, Shallan,
Dalinar.
almost Adolin,
Seth.
but Adolin's a good choice. But it's like kind of
Yeah.
like the main characters is like those are easy picks.
Yeah. Zeth, if it wasn't for the way things went in Wind of Truth, I would have picked Zeth. But they took the helmet off of Darth Vader and just ruined him. And
Your favorite Herald.
Tom, he's a badass.
Yeah.
I don't
Not-
know if I
not the-
know them enough really off the top of my head to
Not the
pick one.
not the two crazy ones at the end. Ugh.
The one that ended up being
No, I picked Nail. Nail.
Nail's good. Nail would
What,
be
what
my
was
second
Talon?
pick.
What was Talon the head of? Which was his order? I wonder.
We could look this all up. I'm sure it's in the.
Yeah.
But there's a, and this was a flashback in one of the books, and I think this is the one that Moash killed. There was some drunk that Dalinar used to drink wine with.
Yes,
Mhm.
that was,
Ended
was
up
the king.
being
Jezrien.
Jezrien, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which
Was the king of all the
Was the
heralds.
king? Yeah.
yeah, which isn't that the guy he sees in all his flashbacks?
Yes.
That was very
I mean, that
clever
is-
on my
yes,
part.
I mean,
Like,
that
I
is-
thought that's it's like
That was a Sanderson thing to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
You have this buddy in your storm dreams or whatever
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
called.
Well, in your past, to
When
where
you- yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like making Shallan's mother a herald.
Yeah.
It's
Just
like, okay,
Yeah.
throwing
then.
these
Oh,
things.
man.
Yeah.
Nobody
Was,
has freedom.
Jezrien
All
was
this
the head
stuff
of the
was
Wind
planned by
Riders.
someone. What was that, Daniel?
Jezrien was the Windrunners.
Mm-hmm.
Noland was the Skybreakers, which we knew that. Dustbringers was Chanarok. Edge
Oh.
Dancers was Vettel.
Hmm.
Alaya was the Truth Watchers. Shalash was the Lightweavers. Elf-Callers was Batar. Will Shapers was Kalak. Oh, Stonewards
Kalak.
was
Clock's breath.
Stoneward was Talon. Ishar was the Bondsmith. Yeah.
Mhm.
Ishar's the crazy one at the end.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
yeah, Talon would have been a Stoneward. Yeah, which makes sense compared to like when you describe the Stoneward that shows up in like his like they call him the Wall or whatever because he just
Mhm.
has that great shield.
Yeah.
So you talked about Dalinar, talked about some good characters, but yeah, I think we covered it pretty well.
Gancho, want to lead us out?
It was nice to get back to me, him, and the other guy. I feel like we haven't done that in a
Absolutely.
little bit.
I haven't done it in a bit. You're right.
So,
You want to take us out and shut off the lights? Fix the beard.
fix the beard.
The Atom
No
Bomb.
one can see it. I would like to thank everybody for downloading this and listening to us go on about the characters. And we really appreciate you taking the time to listen to us. And we really hope that you enjoyed listening to this just as much as we enjoyed making it. You can find this podcast anywhere that you get podcasts. And just remember, if you don't know who that other guy is in your friend circle, it's probably you.